some gift wrapping of some presents that haven't been wrapped yet. And I'm drinking soda. Yeah, I know it's not healthy, but it's still vegan or whatever, vegetarian, whatever you want to call it. I didn't say I was a healthy vegan vegetarian, okay? But anyways, I really didn't eat anything yesterday. I just had fries, which are very bad for people with kidney failure, but I didn't know what else to get at McDonald's, and you know, I didn't want nothing sweet. So, well, in terms of like stuff to eat, so I got me fries, and that's all I ate yesterday. And now I'm drinking this to keep my stomach a little bit happy, I guess, whatever you want to call it, tricked, if you would say. Yeah, and that's what I'm having to help me stay up and to help my stomach be happy. I hope you guys can hear me because I'm trying to not talk so loud because everybody is asleep. It's like, I don't know, 3 something, I don't know. But yes, let's get started, you guys. I'm so excited. So let's get started, you guys. Come on, come rap with me. I mean, I'm not really the best rapper, but rapper. Yo. Ooh, is this one rap I did when I was like in middle school, I believe? Yeah, 8th grade. I was in love with Kia, My Neck, My Back. So I was, you know, some friends called me, I can't even think right now. Thug Mrs. Thug Mrs. That was my nickname. But anyways, let me think. I can't even think of what the rap is. Let me give me a second, you guys, because I'm having, my brain is, you know, I got lupus brain now. It overtook my brain. Sadly. I'm about to go think about it and I'll come right back. Okay. I remember it. Okay, it goes like this. My name is Shay. They call me Thug Mrs. They love when I make the sound of snake kisses. They come to my party drinking gin and juice, and they love when I rhyme like Dr. Seuss. Hey! I can't believe I can remember that, but I can barely remember my childhood. Ain't that a dang? Well, that is part of my childhood, so I guess I do remember some of my childhood. But that was one of the things I do remember, and I can't believe I remember that specific rap that I made. I can't rap for shirt. I can't rap for shirt, and that was something, you know, I was so proud of, you know. That Mrs. doing her thing, you know how she do. Okay, let's just get to rapping, okay? I know you guys don't want to sit here watching me talk, or do you? Yeah. Okay, you guys, this is the first present. I'm not gonna say for who it's for, but guess what kind of box I'm using to wrap it in? Because I didn't, you know, I don't want to make it all obvious and stuff, you know. I like surprises and I like to give people surprises, right? Well, when I'm able to, you know, because the sister kind of broke, a sister kind of between blessings, as I should say. But yes, recycling. I like recycling for the most part. I'm not gonna say 100% recycle because, but anyways, I recycled this box because I was like, hey, that would be a good idea if I use this box to, you know, stick some things in and make some presents not so obvious. And guess what I did? Okay, let's get started wrapping. guess, you know, since I showed you guys how to rap already, I'm just gonna, you know, just talk a little bit about myself, and hopefully I don't bore you guys. I'll try to make it as interesting or whatever. I'll just be me. I'm not gonna try to do anything. I'm just gonna be me. So, what shall we start with? Well,
my name is Shayna. You guys will call me Shane Mundo. And I'm a single mom. I almost dropped the present. I'm a single mom of 2 boys. I mean, can't you tell? That's not really gray hairs, but I feel like I got gray hairs all over me. You know, that's probably why my hair falling out besides lupus. But anyways, yeah, I'm that, and I have lupus, specifically lupus nephritis. Oh, I can't talk and chew bubblegum at the same time. Oh my God, I'm sliding. So yeah, I have lupus nephritis. It's an autoimmune disease that affects my kidneys. See, I'm doing it again. It's an autoimmune disease that affects my kidneys. And you know, when your kidneys fail, that, you know, starts other problems as well. So I have high blood pressure. I have, with lupus, I have lupus, I call it lupus brain, or you can call it brain fog. I have a lot of that. You know, my hair falls out. I mean, not a lot like it used to. I used to have spots all over my head, and I hated looking at myself. I had discolored face. I hated it. My face was like, you know, really extremely puffy, and that's something I'm not used to, because, you know, I'm just not used to it, because my, you know, that's not how I look naturally. What else? Oh, fatigue, the devil, and pain, aches, all over my body, all over, like, and I have chronic back pain. My knee is kind of messed up on my right side, mostly. I had to get my hips replaced because of the medicine I was on. I call it the devil's pill. I can't do this rapping and talking at the same time. I'm gonna try my best. It's really hard. So, I found out that, where's the scissors at? That I had lupus, after I had my first son in 2008. I almost forgot. I was gonna say 2018. I'm like, wait a minute. Nope. 2008. I didn't know what it was. Yeah, so I was pretty devastated, and even though I never got seen, I knew I was super depressed. Yeah, so, you know, I was, you know, I guess you could say I was, you know, really depressed. I know I was, because the symptoms and stuff. Oh, I was like, did you guys see that light flicker? Oh my God. See what it does to me? It was this flickering. Like, really, Shayna? I really thought the lights were flickering behind me. Well, not behind me, but above me. And I'm like, oh, hell no. I was trying to think of something not to say. Oh, girl, I'm trying to put yourself in the eye. But anyways, what was I saying? Found out when I was, after I had my first kid, in 2008. Oh, depressed. Yeah, so I guess you say about like 4 years. It was like really strong. I was ashamed, bitter, whatever you want to call it, because I just didn't, you know, understand why me. You know, it was, and it really got bad when my hips were just destroyed. Like, I could barely walk, and I couldn't bend down and tie my shoe. I couldn't take a bath. I couldn't sit down. I couldn't do no Indian style. I couldn't, you know, I had to use like this stick to like put my socks on. I couldn't do that. It was just, you know, with lupus, when I had, you know, bad flares, like sometimes in my arm, my body gets locked up. It depends what part. It could be my arm, my legs, both. But one time, I remember one time my arm, well, this wasn't one time, but this was one of the worst times. My arm locked up out of nowhere. I just got out the car and I could not move. So I called my mom. That's when I, you know, lived in my hometown. Called my mom, whatever, and I had to ask her to help me, to come pick me up or something, because I literally could not move my arms, so I wasn't able to drive anywhere. So that was very depressing. But yeah, it's a lot of, you know, I'll have to talk about it in another video because it's so much that happened. But yeah, that's one thing about me. So let's get, you know, done with the serious stuff and get to the fun stuff. Kiss, kiss. Okay, well, something else about me. Sometimes it might not seem like it, but I am like totally an introvert, but not the, you know, the stereotypical introvert. I am I'm an extroverted introvert. So what that means is I'm an introvert who loves being around extrovert people. I swear to God, I do. It's like, it gives me like so much energy, and it, you know, makes me feel bubbly inside, you know, how I really would love to express myself. But yeah, it gives me so much energy. So I like being around people who are extroverts. I like being around people, even though I have social anxiety too. Even though people, like, especially people I don't know, it gives me anxiety. It has gotten better over time, but I still have it, and it sucks. Because I be wanting to talk to people, and I, like, sometimes, not all the time, I catch myself just staring, like, trying to, like, kind of eye language them with my eye language them. Wow. Eye language, you know, eye contact. Give them eye contact, like, okay, can you, like, say hi first or something, like, say hi, you know, start a conversation in my head, like, oh, I hope this person started a conversation. Or sometimes I'll be like, oh, I hope this person don't talk to me. I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes I just don't feel like talking, but I love talking. And yeah, that's what be going through my mind. Is like, oh, I hope this person don't talk to me. Or most times, I hope this person, you know, say hi or something and start a conversation, get to know me. But rarely does that happen. I might get a hi or a smile back. Sometimes I'll just get the bitch face syndrome. Oops, the beach face syndrome. I'm like, damn, what is their problem? Like, you know, I used to get mad and stuff, like, why people don't smile? When you smile back, why don't they smile back? Or when you say hi, why don't they say hi back? Or when you compliment their clothes, why don't they say thank you? One lady, I complimented her clothes, I was like, oh my God, I love the way she dressed. And she's an older lady, and she just looked at me like I was disgusting. I was like, well, fine, you know, in my head, I was like, fine, I'll take it back. Like, you just never know. You don't know the people, you know, what they're thinking, what they're going through. They could be going through something, or they just, you know, could be racist, prejudice, whatever the case is. You know, because I don't know. But the lady gave me a mean look, and I was just like, ugh, like I'm like, you know what? Give me my compliment back. All right, you still look good though. But anyways, yeah, I'm an extrovert introvert. Also, I used to substitute teach, but found out it's not really my calling, but I wouldn't mind doing it, you know, for a job. I mean, you know, since I can't find anything else, or in the past, I wasn't able to, you know what, no, I just wanted to know. It's not because I couldn't find anything else, because I wanted to see if I wanted to be a teacher or not. And I really, like, for years, even when I was, like, in college, I was so scared to do the teaching the high school and on the campus of the Fresno State campus. So, and I finally grew the courage in 2017 to, you know, I took my test, CBS test and all that. I think earlier that year, or 2016, the end of 2016. So I didn't pass the first time, but, well, it was one part I didn't pass, the writing part. So I had to take it again, and I passed it the second time. So yeah, I got my CBS, you know, and then I applied to the substitute teaching job, and I started working in October, I believe. October, November, or November, I think it was October. Anyways, I started working around that time, and it was so, like, I was so scared. Like, I mean, I wasn't the fact that I was scared, it was more of nervousness, like, so my social anxiety was going through the roof. If they probably could tell, like, we smell your anxiety. I really can't, you know, right now I can't really remember my first class and where it was. But I know I felt like horrible when I first walked in. I didn't know, like, should I say hi, whatever. But, you know, after a couple of times, I started greeting the kids as they walked in. And I especially love doing the Spanish class because I get to say buenos dias, buenas tardes. Not buenas noches because school was over by then. But I get to, you know, speak Spanish, and then, you know, I get to show the kids, yeah, I'm black, I'm African American, and yes, I know how to speak Spanish too. I spoke more than buenos dias though. Ouch. So I gotta cut right there. And I was just, like, so happy when I got to show them how much Spanish I do. And it was crazy. Like, some of the kids are like, oh, they're like, oh, wait, ella habla español, you know. And I was like, yes, I do in my head. I was like, popping my collar in my head, yes, I do. So, I know what you be talking about. They be talking, you know, stuff they shouldn't be talking about. Or just talking about, you know, I don't know, teenager stuff. Yeah. Well, you know, I did some, you know, I guess like the first 3 or 4 or 5 substitute teaching jobs that I did, I realized that I don't want to be a teacher. Like the setting, I really don't care too much for the setting, the school setting. That, and I just didn't, it was in my heart, you know. It's not my passion for sure. But I did, you know, have some fun times with the kids. And I loved it, especially like when they call out, when they see me during lunchtime. Hey, that's Miss Bailey. Hey, Miss Bailey. How do you feel? Like, yeah, it's me. Yeah, that made me feel so great when they remembered my name, even though it was the same day. But yeah, after those couple of times, I like grew more courage, as you shall say. I was like, you know what? If well, it's not like this just didn't come out anywhere. I actually read these books. It asked the question like, if you didn't have any fear, what would you love to do? And the first thing that came to my mind at the time, well, still currently, I still feel the same, but I'm focusing on another thing, and I'll tell you that next, was modeling. So that came to my mind. So what I did was, I had no clue about how to get into industry. I just jumped right in, you know, signed up for first, casting call for a fashion show, and I did the practices, and then, you know, I was able to walk first time. Oh my God, tell me about it. Like, I was freaking, I felt like, I think I shirted before I, you know, walked, because I was so nervous, and I probably looked nervous because it was my first time, I'm sure, because I felt nervous as hell. So, but I felt great, you know, inside. Even though I was nervous, I felt proud of myself, because I wouldn't have never thought that I would ever walk in a fashion show, because my social anxiety wouldn't allow me to do that. So I had to overcome that fear. I haven't totally overcome it, but I am facing it, and that's a big step for me. That's good enough for right now. But yeah, I did that, and I wasn't really able to do as much as I would like, because, you know, I had to travel a lot to LA, and I wasn't living in LA at the time, and also because I have kids, and it's really hard to, you know, to do, just leave and go and do. And yeah, and I wish I would have like kind of like researched before I jumped myself in. I wish I would have researched more and learned that I should have got training first. I mean, it's not too late still, but I wish I would have got training first, and then, you know, put myself in, you know, the game. It was not really a game, it's a career, and a passion of mine. And I also thought, like, you know, read another book, or it could have been the same book, can't remember, like, oh, I don't want to just do modeling. I love styling myself. I want to get into fashion styling. I mean, I know styling is not just putting on clothes on people. I know it's more than that. But I have no experience in it, and I know I love and have fashion. I have fashion sense. It just comes to me naturally. But, you know, I still have things that I need to learn, like, I don't know, just a lot of things I don't know. I'm sure that I don't know a lot of things. So, yeah, I think that was like 2018. I was like, I don't have to just stick to one thing. I can do everything that I love. Fast forward to now. I am focusing on becoming an actor. Well, this came about after I did my first background acting gig, and I believe it was 2018. No, it wasn't. It had to have been 2019. Yeah, it was 2019, I believe. And it was my first time. Yeah, I already said that, but I was so excited. I got to dress myself up as a punk rocker, and you know, did my makeup, did my hair, and I styled myself, which was the most fun to do, because, you know, I love styling myself. And it made me feel great when the stylists that were on set, they were like, oh, you know, they were like, oh, did you get that from the closet? Well, it was makeup people who said that. They're like, did you get that from the closet? I was like, no, I styled myself. You know, me. And they're like, oh, really? You're really good. And I was like, yeah, you know, I want to be a fashion stylist. So this one guy, he was like, oh, you know, he didn't say, oh, really, but basically something like that. He gave me his information. I believe he was a photographer. He gave me his email, contact, and you know, he asked me to do some photo shoots with him. I mean, it never happened, but I don't know why, because you know, I emailed him back and it just went flatline. But I mean, that's somewhere, I guess. It's, you know, people asking you like to giving you their contact and telling you how good of a stylist you are, or how well you style yourself, because I wouldn't, you know, necessarily call me a stylist now because I'm not trained or educated in it as much as I would like to be. But yeah, I mean, you feel great that they're like, you know, yes, sis. Well, they didn't say yes, sis, but you know, whatever. But anyways, the reason why I started wanting to act was after that first gig. I had so much fun. We were concert goers, punk rock concert goers, for the show called Stumptown. Episode, I believe it's episode, season 1, episode 6. I think it's called Sex, Drugs, and Rock, Roll, and Sex, Drugs, Rock, and Roll, or something like that. So go watch me. I'm at the beginning. When they show the concert goers, I'm at the beginning. You can see me with my glasses on, and I'm jumping up and down, you know, cheesing. I had so much fun. I'm jumping up and down, cheesing, whatever. You can catch me like maybe 2 or 3 scenes. Very, like, you have to like really pay attention, because they kind of blurred me out just a little bit. And I was kind of like far away. Not that far, I was close enough to be in the camera. I did that on purpose. I said, I'm going to be on the camera today. So, well, the reason why, you know, I you know, wanted to, well, I want to be on the camera, period. But what gave me the idea to go on the front, just to go, even though, you know, got social anxiety, whatever. But I had like so much adrenaline, so that kind of like helped a lot. So I went to the front, and I got the idea from reading Around the Way Girl by Taraji P. Henson when she was a background actor. She said that she always tried to go to the very front to be seen, and she got picked up. I think she said she got picked up by a director or something like that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be just like that. I'm gonna use her formula and do the same thing in hopes to, you know, be seen. I mean, that was only my first gig, so I didn't really get to use the formula as much as I would love to. But I can't wait to get back to background acting because it gives me a life. Yeah, so that's why, you know, that's what sparked my interest in wanting to act and to do actual acting with, you know, speaking roles. And I haven't been trained yet, but I'm praying that I'll get to do some training next year. I'm going to get my computer this year. Oh, that's one goal that I got down, that I had on my checklist at the beginning of this year. Yay, celebrate. So I'm hoping to get it, you know, a stay at home, you know, remote job, whatever, online job, and to pay for, you know, training and stuff and other classes for me and the boys. So I'm excited and in hopes for a better future, and being able to actually immerse myself in the craft of acting. And I can't wait to be trained by multiple coaches and teachers and stuff like that, and actually be on set with the speaking role, no matter how small or big it is. I'm trying to get on set, you know what I mean? But yes.
I have no idea how to wrap this thing up. I don't know, I'm thinking kind of like just to leave like this, but let me try as best as I can to wrap this up. I can't believe the sun is almost coming out. I need to hurry up. I'm almost done. I believe this is the last one I need to wrap. The other ones I just need to put like in a bag or something. And this is also a box that I recycled from my dialysis materials and stuff. So yeah, this is one of my dialysis boxes. And I'm using it as something, you know, to wrap something in it. Of course, what am I here for? All right, let's go, you guys. Let's wrap the last one.
My mouth is so dry. See how cute this bag is, you guys? So cute. I was a Secret Santa for somebody, and I'm not gonna say who until, you know, everybody's opening their presents from their Secret Santa.
so resourceful. Look, this is from the Advent Christmas book. You know, you choose a number and you pick a book and you read it for every day up until Christmas. And I used the papers, I didn't throw them away. I said, hey, I can use this to wrap some presents. Gracias por verme, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click like, press share, and comment down below. Thank you guys. See you guys later.